Hello, my viewers, and welcome to Tibbs TV. Today, we're going to play some Far Harbor on the Fallout 4 video game. We might do some other things, too. Let's see. Ugh. Well, oh my God, my allergies are just the worst. Alright, we're good. So what's on the first on our itinerary? Hey, D-Chat, welcome to the
stream. My kids ain't gonna believe the stories about you.
Huh. Yo.
Mister, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
What's the job?
Harbormen don't belong on this dock. If we keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it safe from the fog.
How do you know that?
My father was a mechanic. A good one. Before the fog took him.
Ada, do you fucking mind? Stop touching the child. Don't look at me like that. Don't do it, okay? Better not be a prank.
They've given up. All ready to walk off that pier and put an end to it. I'm not. I know the money's a joke. But if my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please. Help.
Alright. I'm not calling child
The captain's dance. Wow.
Wait, hold on. We gotta talk to Mitch. Let's get this all done all at once. Yeah, take Ada apart and sell the scraps. At this point, yeah, it's just pissing me off.
Everyone, make way!
Did you really kill the queen? The mariner said you did.
Don't pester him, Debbie. Of course he did. Now this is what a badass looks like. I fear we had you all wrong.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
Right. Holier than thou Avery got the right of it. And thanks for reminding me. Here's a round on the house.
Thanks.
Least I can do.
Mitch, I mean, since he did the captain's dance, maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud, but we're worried about Uncle Ken.
Anything for family.
You hear that, Mitch? Even someone like him would ask for help. Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the
You keep saying
fog
mole
condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. Oh, but he is my kin. Could you check up on him? And find some way to drag his hide back here. I'll pay, of course.
Sure.
His homestead's the old visitor center, inland. And look out, he loves his traps.
Ugh. All right, we'll do it.
Need to drown your troubles? Talk to Mitch, the last
The
plank.
very survival of Far Harbor rests in your hands. I know you'll make the right decision.
So you're just not going to give me any quests. I'm glad yours is optional. All right, we got the holdout, which is the visitor center. Oh, we've been there. Echo Lake Lumber. And this ought to be good. All right. You watching, Winter? Yeah. Winter says hi, everybody. Winter's been quiet the last few days, but she's there.
Well, on a month away now, they won't be needing those items any longer.
Go away! You see? You see those corpses? They're from me! Unless you're ready for the long walk, go away!
You killed them all? By yourself?
What? Just because I'm an old man, you don't think I can protect myself? Wrong!
Okay, cool. It's all working. Take it easy, Uncle Ken. Mitch sent me.
Mitch? My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers. Made it safe to breathe here. Glad to hear he still cares about his old uncle. But you... What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
Tell me the plan.
Let me think. I haven't reset my traps or repaired the defenses. Quick, do what you can with the workbench supplies. They'll be here soon.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna really just milk this dry. Just like all settlements. Just like all settlements, this thing gets 1,000 of everything. 1, 2, la 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 la. Take the recorder, take the undamaged cigarettes, and the comfy pillow. Michael.
Standing by.
God damn it. McCready, you fucking cunt.
These are for you.
God damn you. Ada.
Yes.
Here. Okay, thank God.
Sir?
Don't fuck
They'll
my
be here
camera.
any time now.
You shut up, Uncle Ken. No one gives a flying too-happy fucking tit who's gonna be here and when. All we care about is rock and roll, motherfuckers, all night long. All right.
What's that?
Assessment. Pilot protocols engaged. E-servos failing. Time to end this. Look out.
This is my home. Go away!
Better than making some hardcore bastard die for his house. That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Hooah!
I'd like to know what exactly happened. Huh. Yo. What's up, MTL? How you doing, man? Uncle Ken.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Go home, man. Go back to the Far Harbor. You'll be safe there.
This is my home. And what? You want me to huddle like a beggar in Far Harbor? I can't just leave.
Consider it a vacation. You'll come back later when it's safe.
You are so persistent. Fine. You happy? You've chased me from my home. Ah, I'll pack my things.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What?
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. pride and joy of the mayor back then, a man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Well, Mitch's uncle's gone. Where did he go? Return to Mitch. Alright, we gotta go secure Echo Park Lumber.
I think we ought to talk.
Jesus Christ, are you upset about something now? What's going on?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, there anything you want to know?
No, not interested, really.
Not a problem. Can't say I never offered.
Jesus Christ. I only brought you along because of the Dima thing.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Are you alright?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point.
Oh,
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? Well, he was right about that. My memories and personality, it's all based on this pre-war cop. Fellow by the name of Nick Valentine. Guy volunteered to get his brain scanned back before the war.
For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Humanity's overrated, if you want my honest opinion.
Now, that's easy for you to say. You don't have someone else's life trapped in your skull. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Could you fucking move? What is up with you guys getting in the way? A new name. How about that? Call it Crumblebot 3000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
I'm gonna look away.
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Yeah, sure thing. My God, what's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime.
Look, I'm glad Nick wants to be buddies and all right now, but like, this is not a fucking good time. I'm trying to beat one DLC before I get hooked up in more shit with the Commonwealth, okay? It's a bit much, alright? So can someone in the comment section please write out these words? Nick, shut the fuck up. I'll let you have a free pass on the word fuck, okay? Please, Nick, for the love of God, shut the fuck up. Please, for the love of God, oh God, shut the fuck up. Can someone write that down? If it doesn't let you, YouTube's a cunt. But like at the same time, Jesus, Nick.
Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things. Hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
He's now Rick. Actually, we're gonna erase the N. His new name is Ick. I remember him.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Why, McCready? You move? Got something against Cryo?
Get over yourself. It ain't always about you. Now, listen to the important part. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Yes.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
Anything else? Anything else? No. Alright, let's do this. Been standing out here like morons the last 40 minutes.
He's sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
trust them. Your destruction is at hand. Found you. Time for you to perish. Hello, sir.
I like how Winter just knocked his lights out. Return to Small Bertha and return to Mitch. Okay. We are halfway done. Let's see. I just can't even. Of course, Winter is in the forefront. It's the force of nature. She just walks him over and just decks him. We should have just renamed him Dick and told him how much it suited him. Because he's a detective, right? Exactly. Because that's what a dick is. Back in the old days, guys, a dick wasn't a penis.
What the hell is a synth, anyway?
It's, Hey, you little shit. Last note from Mom. Farber's covered in fog, two little dogs clean. Marin almost kicked everyone out, but Harry stepped in. Aunt Candace left for the mainland. Her home's completely behind the fog. All the news is bad. I'm traveling to the Daltons. Let's see if they need farmhands. She's back in 2 weeks. Give my love to the kids. Keep them out of the fog. Love, Peggy. And then she died. Wake up! Wake up! No, don't act like you're all confused. Get the fuck up. Yo.
We gotta go see the captain. Here's your
Why?
pay. People keep leaving the island. But now that there's land to call their own, they'll
How
come
much money
back.
did you just give
My
me?
friends have already sent word.
That looked like a lot
We're
more
going
than
to turn
14
back
and a
the
half
tide.
caps.
I'm scraping by.
Running place. That's a dead synth. Well. Yo.
The very survival of Far
Jesus.
Harbor rests in your hands. I know you'll make the right decision.
Bertha. You little shit. You little cocktail shit. Go ahead. Don't look at me.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
Why are you looking at me? Listen to Bertha. I don't want to talk at all right now.
We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land, something to protect and hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses. And we'll survive all right. And thrive, even.
I hope too.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, then their odds are sure to be better. Give them the fog condensers, Avery.
Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never cease to amaze.
Alright. Let's go talk to Mitch. That wasn't much of a quest.
My boy!
He actually did it.
Did what? Chase me from my home? We should dump him in the harbor.
You're not grateful? You get to see your boy again.
Ah, it is good to see family again. He never visits or writes. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one.
I heard a cat. Everybody get the fuck out of my way. I heard a cat. Meow. 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 Oh my god, I hear a cat. I hear the cat. Oh my god,
I,
don't
for
get
one,
any joy
won't go
to
down
us.
unless I'm roaring drunk.
I gotta get out of here for the cute overloads mirror. You know what I mean? Like, it's just get cuteness overload. Gotta leave before that happens. Alright, now to solve this problem. Hey, his head comes right off. This is disgusting.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
I will let you know. I will let all of you know. Just
If you
fucking
ain't
go
armed,
up.
you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Where did that voice come from? Oh, okay, just making sure. Let's see. The changing tide. Talk to Captain Avery. Jesus. Knowing my luck, she's gonna be broken to shit. Where is this douchebag at? Where is this retard at? Hey!
Don't let the
bitch.
island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
That's right, slowly crawl out of bed.
It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it, it's all because of you.
You're welcome.
My people are so mired with their own concerns, I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this, and thank you.
The rescue diver suit. Well, same as for Michael Myers to carry. Michael! Where's Mikey at?
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Winner.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
You look great, Winner. Alright. Now what? That's it. That's it. That's all the Far Harbor stuff. There's nothing else to do in Far Harbor. Oh, wait. Hold on. Marine combat armor shipments. You gotta do that. Because remember, all these checkpoints have to be crossed off. Alright. So I guess we'll go get the Marine combat armor. We're never gonna use it, but we'll have it. After this, we're completely done though. Alright, let's see. Gotta go over here now. I just really do appreciate how these things have managed to be scattered all across the island's coasts. Alright, let's see. Well, hopefully I have some buff out. It's just 2 bags of cement. We'll be fine. All right. Mikey.
Ready to serve.
Never mind. Ada.
I'd be happy to scan for one if you like.
Never mind.
Of course.
Donna.
Just let me know if your curiosity gets the better of you again.
God damn it. McCready.
How may I be of service, sir?
Jesus
Very
Christ.
well.
Fred.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
You are, sir.
Jesus Christ. Winner.
Please take your components, sir.
Oh my god. No one wants to carry my shit.
What can I do for you?
You can fuck off.
All right.
Nick.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It had to be done.
You'll get no argument from me. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute,
Why do I
lurking
bring you
in the
along?
shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
Thanks, Dick. Yeah, I didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
Do you carry my shit?
So, Dima is dead. I guess all that talk he had about being my brother hardly matters now.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Thanks. I'm glad you care that much, at least. It's just... it hurts more this time around. This was close to home. Let's just hit the road, all right? I don't think I can talk about this anymore.
Can I trade there, you fucking go? You goddamn balls of cunts. Alright, you carry the boat fly, very mentat. You carry all the drugs, Nick. Nick is gonna be our honorary drug dealer. The vim and the whiskey. You carry all this shit. The bloodletter, we're definitely not carrying that. The plasma pistol. The Subnose 44. 2-shot 44.
What's the plan?
Nothing, Nick. Nothing. Slowly figuring this out. Sonic, what's up, bro? It's pretty awesome. Never played the game. It's a good game. We're almost done with it. Like, we did most of the main game, and we also are doing the, we're on the Far Harbor DLC. We're doing the last thing, which is collecting the marine armor. After that, we're done with the DLC. There's nothing else to do. Except for maybe unlock some more locations, buy a few magazines, but come back and do that later. Then we're gonna go back to the mainland and do all the quests there. What in the hell was that? Oh! Apparently somebody became a member. Sweet. Hey Kayla, how you doing? I've been doing okay. How have you been? By the way, if anyone wants to become a member of the channel, you can now. We could always use more members.
Let's get this.
Weapon status. Engage.
Powering down weapons.
Michael Myers.
Sir.
I like how Michael Myers just goes to this kitchen after just shanks everybody. Let's see. Pretty good move finally. Nice. Very nice. Good to hear. Oh yeah, Skyrim's next too. I was gonna do Red Dead Redemption 2 next, but I think I'm just gonna do Skyrim. Mostly because, well, that's some things that I want to do in that game. Plus, we keep delaying Skyrim. We gotta do Skyrim. So. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's see. That's it. That is it. That's all the Far Harbor stuff. Alright, now let's go here. I mean, we could go look at these locations. There's a few locations still to find. Do those later, though. Let's go to the Commonwealth. Might get some chocolate milk in a minute. We're almost to $100. Can't wait till we get there. I can pull off my money finally. I think we need about $7 or $8 more, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Alright, let's go talk to Ellie. We're back in the Commonwealth, guys. Far Harbor is over. It's a 2-episode DLC. Automatron was a lot shorter, though. I hear cat.
Swatter, swatter. Who needs a swatter?
Let's see.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
Their daughter died.
That's terrible. I wish I could say that was rare for these kinds of cases, but we're almost always giving people bad news. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
I have to have eaten berry mentats because for some reason everybody's glowing red. Is that it? Is that it? Anything else?
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
Their daughter died.
That's terrible. Thanks for coming in for this one. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd...
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Okay, now completed. It was a glitch. Alright. Now, a long time coming. We have to get 680 Winter Holotapes. Let's go do some DLCs.
Stations will take as much as we can carry.
Gallows, shut the fuck up. He's like, I suggest you take as much as you can carry. Like, I was already planning on doing it. Actually, hold up. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how I feel about it.
Who's dinner?
This shouldn't take long. First mistake, last mistake.
Headshot.
I'll cover you, sir.
You're mine now, rookie. What do
What
ya?
was that?
God damn it, I need covering fire.
Time to end this. Dead already.
Hit me!
Think you're tough?
Okay, I'll give you that one.
That's the last of them.
There's 3 more to our level.
We may have some trouble.
Nice try.
Stubborn, I'll give you that.
Safety's off.
Not much of a threat after all.
Alright, here we go.
Cease at once.
What?
The vault doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike. Your attempts to breach this facility are laughable. Leave at once, or there will be consequences. When will you tire of this futility? What? You have a Pip-Boy? Wait. Are you Vault-Tec? Have you finally come to save me? Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get to the reactor room.
This is a workshop.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively. The great work is ready to begin.
Did you hear that?
Lift the security lockdown.
Good. Very good. Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there and you should find it.
Who's ready to have their own
Target down.
Donovan.
How?
You're gonna carry some shit. Carry this, carry this. You can't carry anymore.
May I be of service?
Fred.
Do I look like I have time for idle
He just wants
chit-chat?
to sit there in his underwear. Clear the rubble.
Something out there.
Time for you to perish. Your destruction is at hand. Your destruction is at hand.
Prepare to be annihilated.
Visual system damage.
Resistance is futile.
Time for you to perish. Prepare to be annihilated. Time for you to perish.
Engaging hostile target.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a Pip-Boy. You're from a vault. But you're clearly not with Vault-Tec. What are you doing here? Why did you help me?
It was the right thing to do.
Such a fine sense of civic duty. Very laudable. My name is Valerie Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years. I was giving a tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then, the earthquakes. Sirens. Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. The radiation. Somehow, I was spared. I'm sorry. The construction crew didn't fare as well as me. They've never done anything hostile towards me, though. Well, at least that's over. Let's continue.
Does the word skin and bones ring a bell here?
But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. What a momentous day. Here we are. Here, among these papers, is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related, well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
I'm listening.
This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together, as partners.
Give me money and I'll consider it.
What I want is a partner. But if money will convince you, here, take this. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk to run the experiments. The information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
We need to add LOL as an option to answer. Probably should at this point. We'll do 1,500 for this one. Alright, we'll be under furniture. Special. Alright, turn to the overseer. Yo.
I can hardly believe it. My overseer's desk. After all this time. Give me a chance to consult the desk terminal.
Well, while she's taking 8 years to do that, I'm gonna get some chocolate milk.
This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long, but we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
So you want me to find a guinea pig?
The Vault Tech Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
I suggest you take anything useful.
We won't be needing those items any longer.
I like how I pick up one thing and everybody goes into conniptions over it.
If they're out there, we'll find them. Good riddance. Well done, sir.
analysis. Yellow. Beginning lethal force neutralization operation. Time for you to perish. Time for you to perish. Prepare to be annihilated.
Your destruction is at hand.
Prepare to be annihilated. Resistance is futile. Your destruction is at hand.
Time for you to perish.
Time for you to perish.
I've lost them, sir.
It's not a big deal.
Violence protocols. Engaged.
Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious.
Visual system damage. My arms bit.
I'll cover you, sir. Hopefully,
Picking up
that's the last of them.
Down them. Sir. Your destruction is at hand.
Somebody just got a home run. I'm over here
Time for
working,
you
they're
to
all
perish.
creating chaos in the background.
Resistance is futile.
Throwing down weapons, sir.
Can you see them, sir?
Safety's off. Violence protocols engaged. Firearms.
Amusingly simple.
realized I've been sitting here saying nothing for the last 30 minutes. I haven't had a whole lot to really say.
Let's take them out.
Let's get this.
Let's see, according to this, we're looking for Hope Officer interview candidates.
Soon. This will be a proper vault. I'll be with you in a moment. If you could all just wait over there.
A ghoul? I don't know about this.
I never even imagined a place like this. I'll wait as long as I have to. Ma'am.
Just a moment and we can begin. Please, step forward. Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite correct. And you could be one of our lucky new residents.
You do got food in this vault, right?
Of course. And a chance at a new life. A question or two first, however. What do you think is the role of a good government?
Government? What the hell are you talking about?
We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
You seem... Alright. Okay. From what I heard, them governments are why everything's radioactive.
You won't do for our special assignment. But welcome to our vault. Your new home. If she is representative of what's left above, the outside world must be rougher than I imagined. Are you ready for the next interview?
Yeah.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Vault 88.
This is a real nice place you have here. Real nice. And I can go wherever I like, right?
Within reason, yes. But I have a question for you.
Sure, sure. What do you want to know?
A hypothetical. Let's say the reactor core is melting down, and you're the only one who could stop it.
Is there something wrong with your reactor?
No, it's fine. Just pretend. So you can stop the meltdown. But you'd suffer from extreme radiation exposure. What would you do?
Well, whatever you'd like. If you don't mind, I'm anxious to look around.
Leave our vault.
Fine. So that's how it's gonna be.
I suppose we should expect the occasional miscreant. I concur in your assessment. My partner said, leave. What a colorful gentleman. Clearly he won't work for our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
Next interview.
As you say. Hello. Welcome to your new home.
Wow. A real overseer. I am so happy to be here. Hi. My name is Clem.
Yes. Clem, is it? Before you settle in, I have some questions.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'll answer anything you like.
Well, that's good. Here's a scenario. You've been assigned guard duty. You know, stand watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the perimeter. But from inside the vault, you hear a woman screaming. What would you do?
You want me to guard something? Sure. I can do that. I can do that right now, if you want. But I don't hear any screaming, Lady Overseer.
You're an idiot.
I'm not dumb. I just really want to live here. Please, give me a chance.
Another question for you. What can you tell me about your mother?
Ah, she passed. But she was nice. You would have liked her. She killed a mole rat once.
Really? That's remarkable. Describe the traits you most admire about her.
Well, she was strong because of the mole rat, and she fed me. God, I'm sorry. This place is so much better than the ditch I was living in.
I like him. Connor, man.
Gee, thanks. Found what exactly?
We're looking for a volunteer, Clem. Someone to test some new devices that will help everyone. Are you interested?
You mean I can stay? I mean, yes. I'll help out. I like helping. That's me, Clem. Always willing to help out.
Yes. I think you'll do nicely. And no time like the present to commence. Now that we have, Clem, we are ready to begin. The first step is to get him properly equipped and dressed. There should be supplies in the welcome area near the entrance.
I'm just so excited to be here. I'll do good. You'll see.
Yo.
Our first vault residence. What a moment. But, on to business. Exercise is an inherently selfish activity. Instead of using every hour, every minute, to further the goals of the community, a resident instead improves their body past the minimum requirements. Vault-Tec has devised a solution. The Power Cycle 1000. While you pedal, you provide raw power to the vault. A perfect answer to an inherently counterproductive practice.
Power is important, I guess.
Precisely. The prototype is far from perfect. There were incidences during its R&D. Maybe even the stray cerebral hemorrhage. Let me download the schematic to your Pip-Boy. Build it, and attach a terminal to choose the parameters of the experiment. Work Clem hard. Give me power.
Sure.
Additional power production.
This is all there is to it? So I'll keep pedaling. This is kind of fun. Ow! What? Oh, man! I'm sorry! I broke your vault. I just got so excited and I wanted to do a good job and I kept pedaling faster and faster. And then the whole vault went kablooey. Please don't kick me out.
God damn it, Ada. Nick, get the fuck out of the way.
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. Marvelous work. The power cycle intelligently forced our test subject to pedal to his limits.
My heart's still pounding, Overseer.
Oh, cheer up, Clem. You could have pedaled at the rate of another 10 or 15 minutes without long-term effects.
If you say so.
For the next experiment, we'll need something from outside. Vault-Tec subcontracted out chemical research to Hallucigen Incorporated. It was supposed to be delivered before. Well, before. But with the mail service out of commission, other arrangements must be made.
I want to get paid for this.
If you insist there's danger, then take these missiles. Lord knows what I'd do with them. Just get that research. Once we have that, we can start the next experiment.
Could do having something like that, free power and much.
That's a different story.
Jesus Christ. Ear rape much. P-Chat says I could do having something like that, free power and much being exercised. My own provider just got me a damn dumbbell and that's just it. That's terrible. Part of me is just really tired right now. Part of me is also mildly bored.
If they're out there, we'll find them.
Safety's off.
Let's get this done.
You hit like a rad
Not much of a threat after all.
We've got company.
Careful. I don't think we're alone. Weapons, sir.
No mercy. Scream! Scream for mercy!
Never fear, sir. I'll emerge victorious.
For victory!
I'll cover you, sir.
Shoot to kill!
Target down.
Targets in range.
Get him, sir.
The Commonwealth is ours!
Been hearing things all day.
Come on, people! Give 'em hell!
It's 8:19, so I don't know, maybe a good time. Maybe it's just gonna be one more hour to make it 4. Maybe. Or do you, or it's, I see it's or. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence right now. Like, I'm tired. It's 8 o'clock. It's actually almost 8:30. Winter might want to watch. You know what? Let's let Winter decide. Winter, you want to watch a movie? I'll find this movie. I know we don't have Hulu, but we can still watch something else. Winter likes Hulu and Netflix, and all we have is Tubi. And I'm short $10 till at least tomorrow. I don't know if I'm getting paid tomorrow. I have no idea. One of the guys that I was with is like, "Yeah, I'll throw you some money tomorrow." So I'm like hoping that's the case. Let's find a movie, Winter. Yeah, me and you. You know what? I'm gonna force her to watch a movie because she's been kind of feeling down. Wait, it says 2 hours. Yeah, well, 2 hours is still pretty good. And plus, I feel like, I don't know, like right now, I don't know if it's because I'm getting burned out. We've been doing, okay, this is our 31st episode of, okay, it says episode 24. It is not episode 24. That just dawned on me. Let me go fix that. What episode are we on? Live stream. Okay, so last episode was 29. This is 30. We are on episode 30 right now. Let's go fix that. Oh my god. I like to have my things labeled correctly. Alright, whatever you need. 31st. Dude, this is a month's worth of Fallout 4. And we really went above and beyond with this playthrough. But I am feeling kind of burned out. Like, now that I'm sitting here, we did all Far Harbor. We cleared out, we did a little bit of Vault Tech. Like, we're doing Vault-Tec DLC now. But, like, I'm sitting here like, God damn, man. Let me check one thing. There's one thing I want to do before we decide if we're going to call it or not. Alright, let's see. It's going to ask my phone to verify. Get a code. Get a code. There we go. Alright guys, we are no longer Gamer Biz Tibbs. I didn't like that name at all. Just did not feel right. We're back to being Echelon Prime 129. Let me go change that last episode to 29. Fuck. 30 episodes. That blows my mind. I gotta do thumbnails tonight too, that's for sure. Alright guys, we're Echelon Prime 129 all over again. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to private a few streams tonight. I'm not sure which ones yet. Just the ones that aren't strictly game related. So if there's any streams that aren't game related, they're going to the vault. They'll be unlisted on a private playlist, on a public playlist. So if you want to see them, they'll be there. What else? Fuck nuggets. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I think I might have to go do some of this stuff tomorrow, errands or whatever. But tomorrow we'll pick this up. And we'll continue this for a couple more episodes. I don't know if we're going to keep this going anything beyond a certain point. I think that there is a limit to how much I really want to do when it comes to Fallout 4. We have really played the everlasting crap out of this game. And I feel like at this point in time, we're going to need to move on at some point. Because I am starting to get a little bit burned out on Fallout 4. I've had an amazing time playing this game, though. And I'm glad we took the time to really flesh out this game. But here's what we're going to do. Next episode, we're going to... Next episode, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And I guess we'll keep going on Vault-Tec. You know, I'm kind of thinking about it. I've never done Nuka World, and so part of me wants to skip out on it. Like, I know this sounds really bad, but I've never done Nuka World, and part of me wants to skip it entirely. Like, there's a large part of myself that wants to skip it entirely. Like, if I never beat it, there'll always be something more to do at some point, right? That's kind of the vibe. And I kind of feel like I want to skip out on it. But here's the thing, we gotta do fire support and all the Brothers Steel stuff. Well, the Brothers Steel stuff is limited because the main story is over, so it's not gonna be endless, thank God. Although there will be Radiant quests, which those suck. And this technically is a Radiant quest because they never really end. So, obviously, if we open this up, it opens up a whole new can of worms. So I'm thinking maybe we just don't do these and we just finish up this. Maybe we finish up this. Like, do, like, this last quest. Finalize it, right? Although he's going to give us something else to do, obviously. Which is just stupid. Actually, we can just cancel that out. I think we did these two. We can call it a series after that. Then we can move on to Skyrim or whatever. Basically, what I'm going to do... Skyrim is most likely what we're going to do next. Most likely. But what I'm going to do... is I'm going to take 10 slips of paper. Skyrim will be on 5 of those slips of paper. Because I already said we're going to do Skyrim next, so I have to make sure that Skyrim has the biggest advantage, okay? 2 of those slips of paper will be GTA 5. And 3 of those pieces of paper will be Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm gonna pull the piece of paper out of a hat. I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna do it live. Just gonna do it in my off time, okay? And then when we after when our next stream goes place and we're done with this stuff right here, then I'll tell you who won, and that'll be the game we play next. That's how we're gonna do that. I know it's a really effed up. It seems kind of like it's almost rigged, but like I said, I've been saying we're gonna do Skyrim next, so it should have the best advantage. And Red Dead Redemption 2 I want to do, so it gets a slightly bigger advantage. And GTA, just because it's on the itinerary. Anyway, so I'm going to call it here, guys. I'm going to go rest for the night. I have stuff I got to do tomorrow, so I do not know when I'm going to go live tomorrow. I might just go live in the evening. If at all. I might just be busy tomorrow with stuff, because there's some things I have to do. Laundry day, get some stuff done. Long story. Might have to go run to get some groceries. I'm not entirely sure what tomorrow's gonna look like. So tomorrow I might not even go live. There's a chance that I will not be going live tomorrow. So if I don't, I'll be going live at some point. Just remember, real life comes first. But until I see you guys in the next one, peace out. Adios.